Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
So Jesus has defined the law loosener as the least. Whoever loosens the commands of the law, meaning Torah in context, will be called by those in the kingdom of heaven the least. So let's identify what the least is in Matthew 5:19. In Greek, it's the word elekistos and means least. And in Latin, a name of a man meaning least was Pauxlus. In Latin, the shortened form of Pauxlus is Paulus, and Paulus, when transliterated into Greek, was Paulos, and Paulos is the name given to Paul throughout the New Testament. Paul actually plays on the meaning of his name as least in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 9, where we read, "For I am the least of the apostles, and do not even deserve to be called an apostle, because I persecuted the church of God." Scholars admit this. Jamieson, Fawcett, Brown, in their famous Bible commentary on 1 Corinthians 15, verse 9, points out the meaning of Paul's true Latin name. Quote, "The name Paulus in Latin means least." Farrar, in his well-regarded biography of Paul, entitled The Life and Work of St. Paul, published by Dutton in 1880, at page 200, explains the meaning of Paul's name. Paulus, a contraction of Pauxlus, means least. And he cites that Augustine in the 400s in Sermon 169 at 5 had actually made this point. So it is true, as those scholars and Augustine said, that Paul's name, meaning least,
But when Paul perceived that the one part were Sadducees and the other Pharisees, he cried out in the council, Men and brethren, I am a Pharisee, the son of a Pharisee.
Now you Pharisees cleanse the outside of the cup and the dish, but inside you are full of greed and wickedness. How is it that you fail to understand that I did not speak about bread? Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and Sadducees. Then they understood that he did not tell them to beware of the leaven of bread, but of the teaching of the Pharisees